Hi everyone, welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep for all students who are preparing for CAT 2024. Now in this series we are discussing 500 most expected DILR questions, and this is already part number 18 of this session. So friends, welcome back once again. I hope all of you are in good health and your preparation for CAT 2024 is going in the right direction. Now, friends, DILR has always been a tricky section. Now, with the reduced number of questions in the last few years, now we are sitting at 20 questions in the last year, where these 20 questions were divided in 4 different sets of 5 questions each. Now, like why we call this section tricky? Because of the nature of questions that are asked in this particular section. Now, definitely in other sections, we see plenty of independent questions. If I talk about verbal RC, so yes, the questions of reading comprehensions, they may seem to be tricky, but there are some questions from verbal ability which are independent questions. Similarly, in quant section, almost all the questions are independent, but in DILR section, we have 4 different sets of 5 questions each. So once you enter a particular set, then it's a huge gamble for you to invest 4 or 5 minutes to understand that particular set. If after 4 or 5 minutes you are not so confident about attempting that set, then these 4 or 5 minutes will be completely wasted. Right. So friends, it's always important to understand the data that is given to us, right? So the data is very tricky, especially in the questions of data interpretation, right? So the first step is to understand this tricky data that is given in front of us. Now, today we are going to solve one such set which was asked in one of the previous year papers of CAT examination. And in this set, the data was given in the form of a scattered chart. Now, scattered chart, it's not a very common type of, it's not a common way of giving you the data, right? So you will be given a chart, like there will be x-axis, there will be y-axis, and the values will be scattered across this chart, right? Now we'll be looking today at this particular type of data, and we'll also understand what are the important factors that you need to take care while attempting these questions. How, like in the initial stages of the question, you can have a grip on this question, on the set, on the data, so that you will not have any kind of difficulty while solving the questions. All right. So friends, let us have a look at one such set in which the data was given in the form of a scattered chart, and this was this was asked in one of the previous year paper questions of CAT examination. Now let's have a look at the data. The data will be given on 2 different slides. First slide will have general information, and then the second slide will have the data, the scattered chart. Okay, so this is the first slide for all of you. So these are the directions for the first 4 questions. Based on the given data, solve the following questions. The data says that to compare the rainfall data, Indian Meteorological Department calculated the long period average, which is called LPA, of rainfall during the period June to August for each of the 16 states. So they are talking about long period average of rainfall during the period June, July, August, June to August for each of the 16 states. So that means we are going to see the data for 16 states for the months of June, July, August. Okay, and the data will be about the long period average. Okay, so Indian Meteorological Department IMD calculated the long period average of rainfall during the period June, July, August for each of these 16 states. The figure given shows the actual rainfall during June to August 2019. Okay, so in the chart that you're going to see, long period average will not be given. So it will give you the actual rainfall measured in mm during June, July, August 2019. So the rainfall may be given individually for June, July, August, or they may give you the combined value for June, July, August for 2019. Also, it gives the percentage deviations from LPA of the respective states in 2018. So percentage deviations from LPA. So they would have calculated the long period average for 2018, and they are also giving the percentage deviation of this rainfall from 2018, from the LPA of 2018. Each state along with its actual rainfall is represented in the figure. Okay, so now let's look at the figure. I'll come back to this slide. Now this is the entire figure that is given to us, and that's it. This is the end of data. So now let's look at the important elements of this chart. Now first important element is this, the actual rainfall. Okay, so look at this actual rainfall from June to August 2019 in mm. Okay, now actual rainfall is given along the x-axis. So as you can see, as they have already mentioned that each state along with its actual rainfall is presented in the figure. So each state, and along with that the actual rainfall is also written. So as you can see, Assam is 600, Arunachal is 1000, Kerala is 1500, and the value is also there on the graph. Okay. Similarly, Meghalaya, it is 1750, WB, probably West Bengal, is 600, Jharkhand 400, Delhi 300, Manipur 400, and so on, Goa, Sikkim, and so on. So this is the data for 16 states, right? So one value that we can read from this chart is the actual rainfall from June to August for these 16 states for the year of 2019. Done? Now look at the second thing. Second thing is deviation from LPA. Deviation from LPA is given on y-axis. Now this is the percentage deviation from the LPA of 2018. 2018 में जो भी LPA था, so they are giving the percentage deviation from that. So whatever the rainfall is there in 2019, जो भी 2019 में rainfall है, the value of 2019 against its deviation or percentage deviation from the LP of 2018 in terms of percentage is also given. So, for example, like probably there may be some states whose actual rainfall is more than the LPA of 2018, then there will be a positive deviation. There may be some states in which rainfall in 2019 is less than the LPA of 2018. For those states, the deviation will be in negative. There may be some states in which the rainfall of 2019 is equal to the LPA of 2018. So in those cases, the deviation will be 0. All right. Now this is 0. Below that, minus 10, minus 20, minus 30, minus 40, and so on. And then above that, plus 10, plus 20, plus 30, plus 40 in terms of percentages. So if I'll consider Assam, so Assam, whose rainfall in 2019 is 600, is sitting at a deviation of minus 10. Okay, so that means as compared to LP of 2018, the rainfall has reduced by 10%. Okay, so if I want to calculate LPA of 2018 for Assam, then it will be equal to 600 upon 0.9 as the value has reduced by 10%. ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है? Similarly for Arunachal, the LPA is minus 10. That means as compared to the deviation is minus 10. So for Arunachal, I can say that the rainfall has decreased by 10% as compared to the LPA of 2018. So 1000 is the value that has been obtained by reducing the LPA of 2018 by 10%. Okay. Now let's look at one of the states which is above 0%. So look at Mizoram. So Mizoram, the LPA, the deviation from LPA is 10%. So I can say that for Mizoram, the LPA of 2018 can be calculated by this 1100 divided by 1.1, since there is an increase in the value. So Mizoram का LPA कितना होगा? 1100 divided by 1.1, or you can write it as 1000. So LP of Mizoram, LP of 2018 of Mizoram will be 1000. ठीक है? अब LPA is long period average. That's it. This is what we know about LPA. इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं पता. ठीक है? LPA के बारे में इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं पता. We just know that LPA, there is a term which is whose full form is long period average. Right? Okay. So this is the data all about. Fine. Now let's look at the questions one by one. So question number 1, it says that if a heavy monsoon state is defined, so they are just defining a term by their own, is defined as a state with actual rainfall from June to August 2019 of 900 mm or more. So any state which has a rainfall of 900 mm or more is called heavy monsoon state. Then approximately what percentage of heavy monsoon states have a negative deviation from LPAs in 2019? So first of all, we will mark all heavy monsoon states in which the rainfall is 900 or more. So let's go back to the figure. 900 kahan pe hai? 900 is this. Okay. So all the states which have a rainfall, or which will be on the right hand side of the mark that I have made. Okay, so जो मैंने mark किया है 800 और 1000 के बीच में 900 आएगा. So any state which has a rainfall which is equal to 900 or more than 900 will be considered. So I'll be considering Arunachal, Kerala, Meghalaya, these three states, Mizoram, Maharashtra, Sikkim, and Goa. Okay, so I have marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 states I have marked, right? Now, out of these 7 states, how many states have a negative deviation from respective LPAs in 2019? So now let's mark all those states which have negative deviation. So Arunachal definitely has negative deviation. Kerala has negative deviation of -10. Meghalaya has negative deviation of -15. Okay. So out of 7, I can say that 3 states have negative deviation. Okay. So what they want? What percentage of heavy monsoon states? So heavy monsoon states kitni hai total? These are 7 states. Out of them, 3 have negative deviations. So 3 upon 7, we'll have to convert it in terms of percentage, and that will be our answer. 1 upon 7 kitna hota hai? 14.28. So 3 upon 7 will be 14.28 multiplied by 3. That is 42.84 approximately. So 42.84 percentage should be our correct answer. They're asking us to mark an approximate answer, so we have done that. So 42.86 among the options will be the closest answer to 42.84, which we have calculated. So the correct answer we can safely mark is option C. All right. So simple question it was. It's just the understanding of this scattered plot which is required in this question. Okay. So that was question number 1. The correct answer is option C. Let's move on and look at question number 2. So read it through. So question number 2 is, now they are defining low monsoon state. Okay, so first question में high monsoon state define किया था, अब यहाँ पे low monsoon state आ गया. First question, we know that it was very easy. We have already seen that. Let's focus on second. If a low monsoon state is defined as a state with actual rainfall of 750 or less. So पहले क्या था? 900 or more was high monsoon state. Now they are saying that 750 or less is the low monsoon state. ठीक है? So पहले low monsoon state mark कर लेते हैं. 750 or less. So 400 Manipur, Delhi, Jharkhand, West Bengal. I need 750 or less. So Assam, MP, Rajasthan, Kerala, Gujarat, and that's it. Okay. No other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have marked 9 states. Okay. Now what do we have to do now? So after marking these 9 states that are termed as low monsoon states, wait, okay. Now we have to find out then what is the median deviation from LPA. So median of deviation from LPA as defined in the y-axis of the figure of these states. Okay, so we have to find out the median of the deviation from LPA. Okay, simple question. So I will write like these 9 states in increasing or decreasing order. There is no need to write them. You can already see that they are arranged along the y-axis, okay, from top to bottom or from bottom to top in decreasing or increasing order. So Gujarat has the maximum deviation from LPA. Then below that I have Karnataka, then Rajasthan, then Madhya Pradesh, then Assam with -10. Below that I have West Bengal, then Jharkhand, then Delhi, and the minimum is Manipur. I want to find out the median of these 9 states, right? Now median is the middle term when all these values are arranged in increasing or decreasing order, the middle value. Now we have 9 values, the middle term will be the 5th term. So I will remove 4 terms from the top and 4 terms from the bottom. So Gujarat, Karnataka, Rajasthan and MP are removed from the top. Manipur, Delhi, Jharkhand, West Bengal, or you can remove 4 terms from the bottom. Assam will be in the middle with a deviation of -10. So the median of the deviation from LPA is -10. So -10 percentage, that is option D, will be the correct answer of this question. Okay, once again, understanding the data, not anything else. Ali Asgar, yes, you are, hello, how are you? Okay, so that was question number 2. Fine. Answer is option D, -10. Let's look at question number 3. Now, question number 3 is, what is the average rainfall of all the states that have actual rainfall from 600 mm or less in 2019 and have a negative deviation from LPA? Again, we just have to pick up values from the graph. Of all those states in which actual rainfall is 600 mm or less and they have negative deviations from LPA. ठीक है, so दोबारा से जाते हैं ग्राफ पे. Let me erase the marking. So rainfall 600 mm or less and they are falling below 0%. ठीक है, negative deviation means 0% से नीचे होना चाहिए. So rainfall of 600 mm or less with negative deviation. I will mark these states. So Manipur, Delhi, Jharkhand and West Bengal. Okay, also Assam. So 600 mm or less with negative deviation. These are the 5 numbers. These are the 5 states that I have marked. Okay, now they are talking about only these 5 states. What do we have to calculate? We'll have to calculate the average rainfall for these states. So I have 5 numbers. Inka average find out karna hai. Let's calculate their sum. 600 plus 600 is 1200, plus 400 is 1600, plus 400 2000, and then 300 2300. So 2300 is the sum divided by the number of states, which is 5, and we can get the average. So 2300 divided by 5, 460 mm will be the correct answer of question number 3. So correct answer is option C for this question. Simple as that, right? So that was question number 3 with the correct answer of 460 mm. And let's move towards the last question. Last question is slightly tricky, slightly difficult, and it defines the LPA. Okay, so LPA का definition यहाँ पे देखने को मिलेगा. I'll clear out the data for all of you. Okay. ऐसा करते हैं, इस डेटा को पोस्ट कर देते हैं यहाँ पे, या फिर रहने देते हैं. I'll take you towards the data. चलिए, so question number 4 is giving us some more information about LPA. So the LPA of a state for a particular year is defined as the average rainfall in the preceding 10 years, considering the period from June to August. Okay. So LPA long period average tha, so it is basically the average of 10 preceding years. For example, LPA of 2018 क्या होगा? Is the average rainfall during 2009 up till 2018. So LPA of 2018 will be calculated up till 2018. So it will be the long period average of 10 years, and the last year will be including this year 2018. LP of 2019 is the average rainfall during 2010 up till 2019, right? It is also observed that the actual rainfall in Gujarat in 2019 is 20% more than the rainfall in 2009. So the LP of Gujarat in 2019 is closest to. So let's forget about what we have to calculate. Let's forget about the last line. Let's first of all understand what all we can calculate with the given data. So first of all, they are talking about Gujarat. गुजरात के बारे में बात हो रही है, तो गुजरात को ढूंढ लेते हैं यहाँ पे कहाँ है. So Gujarat is here and the rainfall is 600 mm. Okay, so Gujarat rainfall in 2019 is given as 600 mm. Okay, now deviation from LPA, अब ये जो deviation है 2018 के LPA से दिया हुआ है. Deviation from LPA is 25%. So I can calculate the LPA of 2018. 2018 का LPA calculate कर सकते हैं. Deviation from LPA was given as 25%. ठीक है, मतलब 600 is 25% more than the LPA of 2018. ठीक है, so LPA of 2018, if I'll consider it as X, so I can say that the rainfall of 2019 is 25% more than X. So that means it is 5 by 4 of X. Now equating these two, I can find out the value of X. So the value of X comes out to be 600 divided by 5, that is 120. 120 multiplied by 4 is 480. So LPA of 2018 is 480 mm. Itna clear hai? Also, using the given statement in the question, it is also observed that the actual rainfall in 2019 is 20% more than the rainfall in 2009. So for Gujarat, I can also find out the rainfall of 2009. It is given that the rainfall of 2019 is 20% more than the rainfall of 2009. So if I'll consider this as Y, so rainfall of 2019, which is 600, is 20% more than Y. That means it is 6 upon 5 times Y. Now from here you can find the value of Y. So the value of Y comes out to be 500. Okay. So now what all data do I have? I have the rainfall of 2009, which is 500. I have the rainfall of 2019, which is 600. I also have the LPA of 2018, which is 480. Now what is LP of 2018? Now LP of 2018 is the average starting from 2009 up till 2018. Okay, so 2009 से 2018 का sum कितना होगा? It will be average multiplied by the number of years, that is 4800. Okay, so the sum of the rainfall starting from 2009 up till 2018 will be 4800. If I'll remove the rainfall of 2019 from here, if I'll remove the rainfall of 2009 from here and add the rainfall of 2019, I can obtain the sum for 2010 up till 2019. So 2010 से 2019 तक का sum कितना होगा? 4800 minus the rainfall of 2009, which is 500, plus the rainfall of 2019, which is 600. Okay, so this sum comes out to be 4900. ठीक है? So 2010 से 2019 तक का sum पता लग गया. What we have to calculate? We have to calculate the LP of 2019. Now LP of 2019 requires, so you can see that LP of 2019 is the average during 2010 to 2019. So LPA of 2019 will be the sum, which is 4900, divided by the number of years, that is 10, which comes out to be 490, and the correct answer is present among the options. So the correct answer here is 490. Okay, so a proper understanding of the data has enabled us to calculate these answers very easily. Okay, so look at the way I have treated this data, right? So if you'll go step by step, if you have a control over the data, then all these questions will become very easy for you. Okay, in the actual examination, like in the absence of the understanding of the data, we think that such questions are difficult, okay, and we tend to lose control over these type of questions, right? So make sure that you always analyze the data, you always give time to the data, give yourself 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to understand what all things are there in the graph, and then proceed towards the questions. Now this is the key to success in LRDI section of CAT examination. All right, friends, that is all from my side for this day. Now, some important information for all the aspirants of CAT 2024. CAT 2024 DILR strategy, a free live interactive workshop, will be conducted on 3rd of April at 7 p.m. You can register for this workshop by visiting our application. Saral Sir, 100 percentiler in QA and DILR, will be taking this workshop. Also, you can get up to 90% scholarship on our CAT preparation programs by writing a scholarship test on 7th of April at 11 a.m. Register for this scholarship test by visiting our application. How to maximize your score in CAT 2024, a free live interactive workshop on 14th of April will be conducted at 11 a.m. Once again, to register for this workshop, visit our application. All India Open Mock for CAT 2024 will be live starting 5th of April, and the window will close on 14th of April. Aspirants of CAT 2024 will have to ensure that they will register for this examination, they will register for this mock test, and also write it. Okay. CAT College Predictor based on your profile is also available. You can try it now. CMAT 2024 specialized course online classroom program is available. You can join this program at a special price of 3,400 rupees. The link for the enrollment is given in the description of this session. This CMAT specialized course includes all these features, including live lectures, some engaging videos, 5 mock papers on the updated paper pattern, plenty of practice questions and sectional tests as well. Any doubt, if you have, you can fill in this form and we will contact you. Get social with us on all these social media platforms. Thank you very much for being a part of this session. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.